Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Hola, everybody. Welcome to live stream number 10. I'm not holding up 10. I'm holding up like weird numbers. Well, live stream number 10 out of 20, which means we're halfway through. So we did it. We did halfway at least. Well, we'll do halfway after this live stream. Number 10. Thanks, everybody, for coming. I see the three Musketeers are back. Cody, thanks for being here. Timber, thanks for being here. And Brian, thanks for being here. Three Musketeers, all still in the running for being here every week. Awesome. Timber says he's so hyped to learn Silent Night. Good. That's perfect because that's what we're playing tonight. Although you probably knew that, which is why you're here. Douglas is here too. Hi, Douglas. And Stuart Gray is here on Facebook. Stuart Gray, you're in, I see you say Con Kien. You're in Korea? No, Vietnam. Wait. Oh, I always forget. You're in one of those Southeastern Asian countries, Korea or Vietnam, right? I know we've talked many times before, so sorry I don't remember which country, but we always talk about I'm doing live streams and you're waking up in the morning. So you're probably waking up right now in the morning, aren't you, Stuart? Tell me what time it is there and where there is. Is it Korea? Vietnam? Oh, sorry, I don't remember. So welcome, everybody. You might have noticed we have a special guest tonight. That's actually going to be the only showing of our special guest tonight. This, if you watch the channel at all, is my Martin classic guitar from 1889. 1889. It's like 150 almost years old, 130, but that's close enough. So that's crazy. I wanted to start Silent Night on this guitar too, because Silent Night was written in 1818, so a little earlier than this guitar. But the story of Silent Night, if you don't know it, and whether this is true or not, we don't know, but it's nice to think it is that the music minister at this church was getting ready for the Christmas Eve service, getting practiced, getting the organ ready, and all of a sudden, bam, organ just is gone, just is dead. So he doesn't have any way to play any music on Christmas Eve. All the music he has is written for organ. So he pulls out a guitar he has, and he writes real quick a hymn to sing in their service for Christmas Eve, and he writes Silent Night. So that's the story. May or not be true. May or may not be true, but I think it is. We'll say it's true. So that's why I want to play this. Just thought it was interesting. Guitar from the 1800s for a hymn that was written on guitar in the 1800s. So we'll say bye to Mr. Martin. Bye, Mr. Martin. Back to the normal guitar. All right. We got our eggnogs. Everybody got your eggnogs? Got your eggnogs? Cool. Brian's given up on eggnog, I think, probably at this point. Stuart says it's 8 a.m. in where are you? Korea? Is it Korea? I swear it's Korea. South Korea, I think. All right. So you know what I'm going to say next? Because I say it every week. And since I say it every week, I'll say it backwards this time. Hymnbook, Christmas, the download, go. Got that? Hymnbook, Christmas, the download, go. Go download the Reawaken Christmas Hymnbook. I didn't say Reawaken. I'm not that talented. Go download the Hymnbook. 20 free hymn chord charts that you can have right now. And I know a lot of you here already have it, and thank you so much for downloading. In fact, we are almost at 1,000 downloads for the Hymnbook, and it's not even like official Christmas music time yet. So we were at 980 when I checked this morning. So we may very well be at 1,000 Hymnbook downloads now, which is absolutely awesome, and totally you guys, because you guys shared it. Thank you so much for doing that. And I had another thought and I completely forgot it. Don't know what it was. Oh well. Go download the book. Thank you so much, guys. I was going to say, Christmas starts next week. That was what I was going to say, because I said that earlier. Official Christmas music time starts next week after Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is next week. Also my birthday. Thanksgiving is next week. And after that, we can officially play Christmas music. So what we've all been doing here for the past 3 or 4 weeks will be validated now. So it's cool to have 1,000 downloads before official Christmas music time even starts. So that's really cool. Let me check my live chats real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything. Cody, Timber, Brian, Douglas, Stuart, thank you so much. Anybody else watching out there, comment on the live chat. Let me know you are here. Douglas doesn't have any eggnog yet either. Where's your guys' eggnog? Come on, guys. What are you doing? All right. Let's get to the tutorial, shall we? Silent Night. That's why you're here. Oh, Marcos is here too, and he says happy birthday. Thank you. My birthday's on Tuesday. All right. Let's get to Silent Night. That's why you're here. So, as you saw before, well, it doesn't matter what you saw before, because now I'm completely changing everything. If you tried to play along before on my Martin that I played with, that's actually tuned down a half step. I do that to keep the really, really ancient neck from like snapping from string tension. So that was I actually just played it in G flat, which was probably hard for you if you're trying to play along. Now I got a normal guitar, normal tuned guitar. This one's tuned normally. And because if you've watched before, you know that I'm a very strange person. I'm going to cape on one again. I'm sorry. I like to cape on one. I don't know why, but I'm going to do it. If it drives you crazy that I always cape on one, let me know. It's totally fine if it does. But we're going to cape on one tonight. So we're playing G chord shapes. Cape it on one, which means we're in G sharp or A flat. So grab your normal tuned guitar, put your cape on one, and you'll be right along with me. So we're playing with G. Sorry. Live chat. Cody's talking about eggnog ice cream. That sounds amazing. And thank you, Timber, for the birthday. Melissa's here on Facebook, too. Thank you, Melissa, for joining us. So, my mind's all over the place tonight. Sorry, guys. What was I saying? G. We're playing in G. That's what I was saying. Focus. So, we've gone over G several times now. Like, the last 3 or 4 hymns we've done are in G. I guess the last one was in D, but we've done a lot of G recently. So, not going to go over those chord shapes a whole lot in detail. Go back. Watch the previous couple live streams, and you'll see the chord shapes in G. Real quick, the G is just your standard G. C is like that, so we have our sticky fingers. Courtesy of Timber for naming. There's our sticky fingers on the 2nd and 1st string on the 3rd fret. So those don't move much at all. In fact, for this song, they don't move at all for Silent Night. So those are your sticky fingers. These 2 fingers, never gonna move. So you got your G there. Your C just goes down a string. And then you got your D, which I play a D over F sharp, which I explained in the past ones too. You can play a normal G that you're used to and it'll sound perfectly fine, but I'll probably play D over F sharp most of the time. And that's all. We only have 3 chords in Silent Night. That is it. This is the easiest song we've played. So I said the last one we played was the hardest, I believe. Yeah, I said the last song we played, A Little Town of Bethlehem, was probably the hardest we've done. Now, Silent Night is probably the easiest we've done, and probably the easiest we're going to do. Only 3 chords. They're all held out for really long times, at least a measure each, except for like the very last one. So as far as guitar Christmas songs go, this is going to be one of the easier ones. So this is great for beginners if you're a beginner here. If you can't pick along, no problem. Just strum each chord on each measure. It'll sound just fine. If you can pick along, I'm just doing a really simple, just picking down the chords as you've seen many times. Silent night, holy night, all really simple. I'm basically just picking the bass note, the fourth or third string, and then the third and second strings together. So pretty simple. We're in 3/4, which is a slightly unusual time signature for today's music, but really common for hymns. So if you played any hymns at all, you've probably heard songs in 3/4. And 3/4 just means, again, if you don't know, there's 3 beats per measure, and that 4 means the quarter note gets the beat. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Silent 1, 2, 3. That's 3/4. So that's basically the whole song except for the intro. The intro is the only slightly complicated part, and I'll show you what I do there. Hopefully you heard it at the beginning. If not, I will play it again right now going into the verse. I'll show you what that intro sounds like. Silent night, holy night. So as you can see, it's just the melody that goes along with the chords. So it might sound complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. You barely move your fingers at all. So what you're going to do for that intro is you're going to make a G, just a standard G chord without the pinky. So no pinky on the first string. No pinky on the first string. But other than that, standard G. And you're going to use your high strings to play that melody. And how you're going to pick is you're going to pick the bass note and the high string at the same time. So that bass note G will always be there, plus your high strings playing the melody. So what your high string finger, you're only going to use one finger, your, what do we call that finger? Index? Ring finger. Ring finger. What your ring finger is going to do is the first note is just that G that you're on. Second note, pick the first string open. Again, no fingers move. Then go back to that ring finger on the second string. Pick the second string. No fingers have yet moved. And then finally we move a finger, and all we do is take off the ring finger and pick that. So second string, first string, second string, move the ring finger off, second string again. So that's your picking, is second string, first string, second string, second string. And you're only moving your fingers for the very last note. Second string, first string, second string, second string. Not too hard, is it? That's all that intro is. I do that several times. And that's it. It gets a really cool intro going. And you can see there I'm adding a little bit. I'm always, again, as I said, picking that bass note, that G when I pick it. And then in between, I'm just rocking. Like that. That is the whole intro. That's it. If you have any questions about that, let me know. Hopefully I explained it well there. It's always tricky to explain frets and fingers and stuff. Really, the easiest thing is to watch. So, I mean, you saw me do it there. Not too hard. The timing's a little tricky, but that's the only difficult part. And honestly, that is it with this song. Again, it's the easiest song we're going to learn. That's it. We only have 3 chords, the 1, 4, 5. And they're pretty evenly spaced, pretty long. And when I'm picking, I'm just picking through them, like I said. might accent a bit and add some other things in there, but that's really the basis of it and all you have to do. And I got nothing else for that song. We did it. We learned that song. That was super easy. So honestly, we can go ahead and play through it right now, because the best way to learn the song is play through it. I explained as much as I could there. Really easy. So let's play through it. Grab your guitars, capo on one. If you're just beginning and you can't do the picking, just strum each chord. Otherwise, try to pick with me. And I'm going to do that intro between each verse. I'll do it twice. So between each verse, it'll sound like this. So that's twice. That'll be between each verses. It won't be on the screen. You'll just see the verses on the screen because there's not any chords going on there. It's just what I showed you. So that'll be between each verse. Let's do it. Thank you, Timber. Timber said that intro is so beautiful. Thank you, man. And it's easy, too. That's the best part. Well, relatively easy. All right, let's do it. Let's play through. Here we go. Silent Night, all the way through. Capo on one. You can do it. Let's do it. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven above. Heavenly hosts sing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face. With the dawn of redeeming grace, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Bam. Did it. Awesome. Good job playing along. That's it. We learned the most popular Christmas song ever. Well, probably, maybe, one of them. I'm not sure what it is. But it's one of the most popular Christmas songs ever. Really easy. I like to keep it simple like that. One, just because the song itself kind of lends itself to being a simple acoustic or light played song. Just the words and the melody and all of that. And the other reason is often people, churches, play it for Christmas Eve services, for candlelight services. And that song is just awesome. Candlelight services, like a cappella, playing very quiet acoustic guitar, just hearing people sing sounds great. So that's why I keep it pretty simple. Brian says he likes the lead line. Thank you, man. Cody, I have no idea what Old Church Choir is. You'll have to let me know. Oh, the Zach Williams song? Yeah, I have heard that, if that's what you're talking about. Yes, I do know that. All right. We did it. So that's it. That's all I got. I mean, congratulations, we made it through the easiest song we're going to do. And halfway through the live streams. So again, Brian, Cody, Timber, thank you so much for joining me for all of them. And everybody who joined today, thank you so much. Again, share these with whoever you can. Share the Hymnbook, all of that. Again, let me know if you have any questions in the live chat. I'll try to get to them before we end. And if I don't, I will answer them in the comments below. But that's it. That's all I got. We did Silent Night. We're halfway through. Thank you so much, everybody. And I will see you back here on Monday for Do You Hear What I Hear? Do You Hear What I Hear? Which is the newest song we'll actually do on these. It's actually a fairly new song. So do you hear what I hear? Do you do what I do? Do you hear what I do? I can never get it right. Do You Hear What I Hear is Monday at 7 p.m. And I will see you back here then. So thanks.